When most people want to trim a hedge, they take a hedge trimmer to it and cut everything off along a straight line. However, if you've allowed the hedge to become overgrown, it can leave bare, dead branches showing, and the hedge may not be attractive for the next year or so. We didn't trim this Indian hawthorn last year, and now it's grown over the path, leaving only a narrow strip of flagstones showing. Indian hawthorn is a dense evergreen shrub that's often used in hedging because of its compact growth habit, glossy green leaves, and seasonal pink or white flowers. It's a relatively low maintenance plant, but when it becomes overgrown, it requires a careful touch to bring it back to shape without sacrificing its natural beauty. To avoid the dead stick appearance that comes from heavy mechanical pruning, I will cut the hedge back one branch at a time, making each cut at a bud or branch junction. This technique, known as selective pruning, helps the plant retain a more natural shape and allows light to reach interior branches, promoting healthy new growth. First, I need to find the edge of the path, so I push the branches out of the way until I locate it. Then I start cutting. As I go, I cut out branches, finding the bud or forking branch closest to the edge of the flagstones. I keep checking to make sure the cut is as close as possible to the edge of the flagstones. This is a much more time-consuming way to trim a hedge, but the result is attractive immediately. We don't have to wait for any new growth to have a beautiful hedge. Also, because this is a flowering shrub with pretty pink flowers later in the spring, I am not shaving off all the flower buds. Indian hawthorn blooms on old wood, meaning that aggressive shearing could remove most of the upcoming flowers. By pruning carefully, I preserve many of the buds, ensuring that when bloom time comes, we will have an attractive show of pink flowers. I'm cutting the tallest branches similarly, so that the top of the hedge is even. A uniform height gives a more finished appearance and helps prevent the plant from becoming too leggy or top-heavy over time. Cutting these branches will stimulate growth, and I will need to remember to trim this hedge every year if I want to keep the path open. Regular maintenance not only keeps the hedge tidy, but also encourages fuller branching and more abundant blooms in future seasons.